And we're back.
Sir, an artifact has been completed.
A millstone? All of that for a millstone? Doesn't a millstone not work if it's light? Isn't the purpose of a millstone that it's really heavy? I can't believe we went through all that and this idiot made a millstone.
Flay sealing the South Dab, a raw adamantine millstone, worth 1.254 million dwarf bucks. Remember, this took 3 adamantine stones. Just pointing that out. This is it weighs 6 pounds. Aren't these supposed to be heavy? Aren't these supposed to be heavy as hell? This is a raw adamantine millstone. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round, raw adamantine cavicons, studded with iron and encircled with bands of cat leather, marquee cut carnelians, and iron. The object is adorned with hanging rings of red flash opal and menaces with spikes of raw adamantine and cave spider silk. On an item is an image of Flay sealing the South Dab, the raw adamantine millstone, and raw adamantine. On the item is an image of tall crosses and yak bone. So this asshole made an adamantine millstone and then wasted an extra stone of adamantine to put a picture of the adamantine millstone on the adamantine millstone. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would waste 3 adamantine again. Can we go back to turning the adamantine into useful shit, please? Whoever's job this is. Is it you? Who is doing this? It's Craft Dwarf somewhere whose job this is. Call it Grinder. Put it in the Farmer Guild. You're right. This should go in the Farmers Guild. Where is the Farmers Guild? Build. No, sorry. So hold on. I usually don't even do millstones. How do you do a mill? Stone. Is it its own thing? Does it count as a workshop and then millstone? Millstone. Needs millstone, needs mechanisms. What do you mean needs millstone? We better have a millstone. Where did the millstone go? Forbid, unforbid. Actually, for now, I'm just gonna forbid you. I'm forbidding the granite. I need a mechanism. Build workshop mechanic. Black cap log. We'll just do that for now. And the floor down here got slightly canceled, so we will uncancel a bit of it. Fantastic. We should be good. BWM, it blew off. It was just 6 pounds. Adamantine mechanisms. No, yeah, you're good point. Please don't. Please don't make an adamantine mechanism. That would just hurt my brain. Are you a mechanic? Oh, you're the one making the rock salt. Why do I have a petition? Guild Hall for Stone Workers Guild. Approve. I thought I had already had one, but I believe I turned them off. Right? Are you not for the Stoneworkers Guild? I don't remember which guild's for which. Mason. Is Stoneworkers a different one? What does Stoneworker? Assign location. Add location. Guild Hall. Stoneworker? It is a different guild. We have 10 people in that guild. Now it's not. We now have a guild set up for it, as goofy as that sounds. The Mines of Amethyst. That is useful for citizens only.
I have agreed to build a guild hall. Right now it's just a meeting place, but that's fine. We need the mechanisms. If I can do the millstone. Convert mason to stoneworker. Well, that's what I did. That was the Masons Guild. Ding, ding, ding. How are our animals coming, by the way? Have we greatly reduced their numbers? Looks like we have. We're only down to 90 needing to be butchered. So that's good. We're on a roll. We have a lot of meat, though, because of this slow, methodical butchering of our entire freaking farm. Every extra dog, every extra cat must go. What do we have on the map? Okay, no. Before that, down here, have you finished? No. I want to let them finish so that the enemy doesn't hop down into the water, because that would just annoy me. Second to that, how is the ceiling here going? Nearly finished. Build construction floor. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm assuming we have at least 8. We have 36. So I can now consider the North Triangle completed again, finally. Good. To its new size, it's fantastic. We're going to order that to be channeled. And then I'm going to order this to be channeled. At a slightly higher than normal priority. So that it gets done. Fixing that. And then, because I forgot about this from way back when, what's happening with our adamantine spire? We never checked all this for super fiddly, did we? Nope, we didn't. We had abandoned our mine a while ago. We'll have to let that get done. Cancels collect webs, needs to send an disturbed thread. That's fine. Where is Steven? Steven Robert is a plant lover. Well, Steven Robert is no longer going to be a plant lover. Steven Robert needs to be a miner because he has a pick. And we like the pick. Plant lover. You are a mine king. Now, what is red on you? You have no legs, torso, or feet. Haven't I had a guy on making clothing forever? This should have been handled. We had a dude whose job, but they're not doing it. So something is wrong with the Weavers Guild. Weavers Guild has one dude who is legendary at weaving, who is sleeping. Bear Grylls. All right, let us get more Weavers Guilds then. Pretty Rock Dwarf. You are now also in the Weavers Guild. Just because I need shit to get done. Solon, you are a really good hunter. Like, really good. Alright, I'll let you be a really good hunter then. You backup farmer. No, you are Weavers Guild. You, who are you? Dire Builder, who has some other skills. You are Weavers Guild. I need more and more people in the damn Weavers Guild. I don't want to deal with this stupid crap again. Commit. Bunch of you think you're blue shiny dwarves. You are not. You can all go back to being haulers. Commit that through. I'd rather one dude gaining the skill and becoming legendary at this than anything else. Alright, you two are legendary weaponsmiths. So we will have 3 weaponsmiths. What is going on here? Alright. 3 weaponsmiths, and we don't need you doing the other skills. At least not now. You are the legendary blacksmith, so I'll turn off all those skills. You are good at armoring and furnace operating, and I'll turn one of these guys on back for furnace operating. So we have 2 furnace operators, 3 weaponsmiths, 1 armor smith, 1 blacksmith, and no one who does metal crafting. We'll turn all of them back on for metal crafting for now. Commit them back through. There we go. Now, we had a bunch of people that we activated for the Weavers Guild. Hopefully somebody decides to come by and start weaving the clothes. Are you hungry or thirsty? What is going on with you? You're drinking. I don't have a tavern set up. No wonder they're losing their mind. Maybe he just wants to be naked. No. No. Gigantic chameleon, you say? If there's a giant chameleon, that can only mean one thing. We must send people who have adamantine picks to go kill it. Also, why is it in the base? It's dead already. That was fast. Who killed it? I think the birds killed it. Yeah, the birds. The birds. The guinea hen shakes the giant chameleon around by the head. How big is our guinea hens? How do they shake it around by the head?
The guinea cock bites the giant chameleon in the head, denting the fat and bruising the muscle. It latched on firmly and then shook it around by the head. Repeatedly.
Like that's a fucking angry bird. Don't be messing around with that bird now. That is a very, very angry bird. Jesus Christ. We have a bit of excess leather that we should be going through. So for now, particularly because we have a lot of leggings that are going down, we'll do trousers on repeat. And I will do shoes on repeat. That should maybe handle a bunch of the lower clothing issues we have. I guess. We'll just let those go on repeat. Whoever a leather worker is, we'll get that sorted out. I think you secretly have Zelda chickens. Look, it ain't secretly. We're in a Triforce. It's a damn Triforce. There ain't no secret chickens. They real chickens. Real manly chickens. All right. This has gotten finished. Fantastic. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Might actually build it up a couple more just so I don't have to see the water updating, but that's a visual thing that's doing a lot for what is essentially a visual issue. They're mining here, but how they mine down below, they haven't. They are saving for autumn. Wrong one.
The autumn is here. Autumn is here. Oh no, autumn is here.
It almost sounds good. I used to have a yearly naked wrestling club in one of my old forts back when negative thoughts weren't such a big deal. Yeah. I really kind of don't like the... it's been made a lot better. Don't get me wrong. But still, someone get a bit stressed easy. But it's been made better. We can only ask for as much as we can, and we must be pleased with what we receive. Asking for more would make us into hobbits. And only evil hobbits ask for more than they receive. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you the truth. All right. What we need to do, this shit's been resumed, right? Smelter is cluttered because the iron needs to get turned to steel. Add new task. Smelter, again. I want you to make steel bars as much as you can. Just right now, just have at it. So I can see what the hell my issue is. You okay there, bud? No. No, I'm never okay. Never, ever. Cancels Tannahide. Welcome to Tannahide. So, what? It's going to be like 1, 2? That doesn't seem right. I did this wrong. That's the top, right? No, that's where the bottom will be. Oh, that's right. It pushes out left a lot. That's what happens. Somehow. Wait, no, it doesn't really push out left so much as the right side is trimmed. You can already see the trimming happening here. All right, the right side's just too fat. It's too fat. All right. Part of the reason why we're doing this on the right side too is because we hauled it out down here a bit. We want to bring the triangle down, and then after that we can bring it further and further and further and further down and catch up to what we're needing to do. So I'm needing to remove this null triangle. The left side will work when I start fixing the left triangle. Then also when this when this inverted triangle is reduced, I can have the path from the northern triangle to the eastern triangle. We just need to get this out of the way, which is a bit of a bummer and slightly annoying. That should take priority. And it does. All right, it does show up eventually. DH. That one is already ordered, so I will just order this all the way, because that's just dirt at this point. I don't have to worry too much about what's going on the bottom. Yeah. From here on out, it's all just dirt. So we won't have an issue of a hanging square. I have no good idea for what we're going to do with the caverns. I'm going to have to like rush down there and build a wall to wall off the triangle area when we reach the caverns, and then build that up. Basically means I need to go see how bad that is. Only moderately mine destroying. I could secure a bunch of this and not have a problem. What the issue is though is we need to kind of like keep in there. So here's what I wish to do. I'm gonna mine out to here, mine to there, and then we're going to smooth that, and then we will, or no. We'll smooth that one and then carve a fortification into it. And that way we'll be able to see without being out there. TikToks has joined us for dwarf number 12. Let's see if TikToks has a yak daughter or not. For nobody knows what the world of TikToks has brought upon us. He got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I can count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. TikToks, you are a pretty rock dwarf. You're a jeweler. How have you been, TikToks? Are you tracking? Are you aware of the horrors that is the coronavirus? Lol, I never lived. Probably left me behind on the ground. I would. No. All right, TikToks, let's see what your character is. TikToks, you are storing items in bags. Do you have a relationship? Actually, before that, TikToks is a he. TikToks, you have an extended family, none of which seem to be related to people on the base, other than Hellfire Skyrim is a cousin of yours, and you pray to every god known to dwarfdom. I think just so that no matter what the correct afterlife is, you don't get in trouble. You are close friends with Cyrilak. Stephen Robert is a friend of yours, and everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse. TikToks.
TikToks is quite durable. He likes earthenware, gold, red pyrope, alpaca leather, hornbill bone, pigtail fabric, floodgates, goblets, raccoon men for their mischief, and the words of the scholarly smile. When possible, he prefers to consume copperhead snake and bilberry wine. He absolutely detests large roaches. Bigger ones are fine, large ones, He has boundless creative imagination and a feel for music, but he has poor analytical abilities and an iffy memory. He dreams of raising a family someday.
A short, sturdy creature fond of drink and industry. The Twitch nest giving folks info. Nice. Good. Because I mean, they're already shutting down the state and everything.
Changed my mind.
That's what that's like what Shadow Fox. That's what Shadow Fox is like half anticipating, basically, is that by like Monday or Tuesday, there's not going to be anything really open or allowed. Because what, in like 2 days? 2 days, we went from, oh, Corona's a virus, stop overreacting, to, oh my God, we're all going to die. Have you bought your toilet paper? Why didn't you buy your toilet paper 2 months ago? Only truly horrible people don't buy their family's toilet paper. In like 2 days. Yeah. My brother and my school have closed, not necessarily for a month. Mine has shut early for spring breaking, and then we're supposed to maybe be trying to do classes online afterwards. However that works. We're talking about the toilet paper.
Did you get yours?
It's like a really, really bad version, like Tamagotchi or freaking like, not Tamagotchi, Beanie Babies. The thing was like,
what toilet paper does your family have? Oh, you got extra strong. My family got the extra soft kind. I'll trade you 1 extra soft for 3 extra strong.
Like I feel like this like we're just gonna have to like go down to like the weirdest fucking case of trading.
I've got mint condition Charmin triple ply.
I don't know why that's my evil toilet paper merchant idea. Wait, hold on, I have an evil one.
Is this the evil one? Yes. I've got mint condition Charmin triple ply. Sell me an hour of your soul if you want my toilet paper.
What do you want from our civilization? We got merchants for you. I don't think I want anything. I've got so many billions of dollars compared to you. Leave me alone. Like, I genuinely don't want anything from you. Go away.
I've got mint flavored Charmin. You want to do what with it? Oh, you don't use toilet paper on that hole. What's wrong with you? Clearly it's food. After all, why would people freak out over it if it wasn't for, you know, survival?
It's not like we're dumb and have weird priority issues. About to buy a 25-pound bag of lentils on Amazon and realized I couldn't buy celery and carrots for the soup. Buy steel bars. I can make steel though. It's called a bidet, people. We're America, not France. We ain't got no bidets. We got garden hoses. We got garden hoses outside. Just everyone. Uncivilized. Two people over here hoarding a bottle of water like the virus is gonna turn the plumbing off or something. Well, no. So here's the thing. I could maybe see water just because maybe something happens to the water supply. Like somehow some drunk driver dude hits the water plant or something, maybe. I don't know. But like, even then, not really. Get a Brita filter, like if you're that worried. Boil your water if you're that worried. Like foodstuffs and water, I could see. Admittedly, we get water for free, or not for free, but we get water for cheap and easily. But I could see people being like, I wish for a supply of it. These people freaking out over toilet paper, I don't get. What if someone sneezes on the water supply? Well, then we're all going to die. Every single one of us. If only even one person sneezes in their sink, everyone is doomed. I mean, the shit basically damn near has bleach in it half the time anyways. Not bleach, you know what I'm talking about. But, this is like, I don't know about other countries, but this is we're America over here, all right? Our mining companies just pay a few extra dollars a year in fines, and they're allowed to just pollute our water sources. I'm not that worried about the viruses getting in there. It's got to go fight whatever the hell got fucking drudged up 6 months ago. We got worse things to do. We got way worse things than a freaking virus and water supply. We get our water from an aquifer, so first off, be very impressed at their dedication. Have no bidets because we're not freaking elves. Viruses won't survive the lead. Yeah, exactly. Won't survive the lead. Oh, the USA bear. By the way, TikToks, are you still here? Welcome to stream, by the way, retired Navy vet. TikToks, are you still here? Don't make me shout you out. I'll shout you out. If I shout you out, will you come back? I pushed a button and my little stream deck said no. So I'm not allowed to shout you out. I don't know why. I have a button to shout you out and my stream deck said no. Why did my stream deck say no? It's just shout out TikToks. Here we go, went through that time. There you go, see? I shot it. I don't know if you fucking bounced. Might have. Sometimes I think he has an attention span of a goldfish when I'm talking. I was gonna show him the picture of the dwarf and the elf. What was I doing? Oh yeah, freaking the adamantine spire and or making steel. How do you organize the Navy in Hoi 4 if you don't have the man the guns expansion? Doesn't the Navy just organize the same way? I thought the way it worked is base gameplay things like how the Navy worked, you get no matter what. It's part of the free update. But without the expansion, you can't do whatever that expansion did for focus trees. When it comes to things like that, I make adamantine wafers. When it comes to the things like the Navy, I kind of just have it do it itself. Like I used to just death stack. Like that's as far as my strategy went with the old Navy systems. I used to just death stack. In the new one, I essentially just still death stack, except I split off all the subs and I split off like 3/4 of destroyers to make scout patrols, and everything else is like 1 or 2 strike forces. I don't really do much when it comes to Navy in that game. I'm all about the Army and the Air Force. Tried holding off the Mediterranean as Italy. Nope. Well, so the goofy thing is holding off the Mediterranean is relatively easy. Just grab both entrances, and then you don't need the Navy anymore. I just get sunk by England. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. The Navy was never my strong point in that game. As Japan, my great idea for how to handle the Americans, which for the longest while used to work, was just produce a shit ton of naval bombers. Just thousands of them. Fucking max out the airfields of every island so that you could just max out the fucking naval bombers and just have them cover everything. So as the Navy fleet came by, it just got fucking destroyed wherever it went. And then just freaking attrition the enemy. I would use my Navy purely to just hold off enough superiority so that the American Navy could not couldn't do landings, basically. And in all the fighting I just did off the Air Force. I'd have an island, I would secure the water, I would use that to maybe try to get the next island over, secure that island, build it up, put the Air Force there, have that bomb the next set of water. That's all I did. I just bombed the fuck out of everything. Why fight them in the ocean? They have the Yamato and they still lose. They were pretty effective with the planes. I couldn't invade Malta. Oh. Yeah, but they got their fleet in there. If their fleet's in there, then just battle of attrition. If the fleet's in the Mediterranean and can't get out, then go all the way around. Have all the land around in the Mediterranean and they'll have no more ports. Like if the fleet can't get out and you just bomb all the ports and or just naval bomb. Again, this isn't the proper strategy, I admit. I admit. But for some reason, at least to me, this always seemed more effective just to bomb the shit out of the boats. Just get like tack bombers. You can have them do the same thing half the time. Yes, they had Malta. Bomb Malta. Frickin' get a tack bomber. Tack bomber can strat bomb. Unless you want to be really good at it, in which case get a strat bomber. And just bomb the ever-living crap out of the ports. And or the infrastructure. Just literally, that's what I do for things like that. If there's someone stuck in, I just bomb it. I bomb it into the ground in that game. And I just keep bombing it till it can't possibly do anything anymore. There's supposed to be like a major naval thing, I admit, but I never did that. No. Do they have turkeys? Thought. I see no turkeys in the cage. So I don't want their animals. Their animals do me no good. Yeah, the game is all about that infantry. Yeah, everything else is support. I am not arguing that fact. My major focus whenever I do that game is national focuses, politics, and Air Force. Infantry I do, but like I think I don't do infantry right either. Like I do infantry right, but I'll have like one legit infantry thing I do. You know what I'm saying? All the other army experience just goes into like making better tanks if I'm using any. That's it. I'll have like one infantry setup, one infantry, what is it, division designer? One infantry division, and one like vehicle / tank one. That's it. Like that really seems to work well. And then again, I just bombed the ever-living crap out of everything. I just really like bombing things. Which they've kind of basically buffed in the latest expansion, La Resistance. La Resistance! They buffed the airplanes a bit. Especially around Spain, mostly because they changed the air areas. The air system in the game is a bit abstract and nonsensical. Which is, it picks a geographic region, says this is the northern France airspace, and then your planes have to reach it to fight there. And the more your planes can reach that space, the better they are, but not over where the fighting is. So if you are, say, France trying to defend the Maginot, trying to defend Maginot, you don't want your planes in the field by the Maginot. You want your planes, at least before the expansion, in the middle of France. Because being in the middle of France, the circle hit more of the airspace, so you were more effective. Even though all the fighting was over at the Maginot. Like your plane circle could reasonably not reach the Maginot, and it'd be more effective to be in the middle than it would be to be in that region pre this expansion. In this expansion, they changed a lot of airspaces to be like, we need to make these smaller and make more sense to where people are fighting. Because before it just used to be like northern and southern France. So if you wanted to defend against Italy, you needed to have planes that were defending against Spain. It was like really weird. All right, back down below at the adamantine spire. Stop meowing at me and growing up. I wish to kill you all. Why are they still alive, by the way? Butcher them. Butcher them now. Whose job is it to butcher? Dig, dig. Masonry, wafers, cloth, hood. Who's butchering? Whose job is it to frickin' slaughter the animals? I don't think anyone's slaughtering the animals. what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this. The mines, not citizens only. Only members can visit if the guild is established. That will free me up a bit. And then they needed 2,000 there. That's right. I was trying to do a millstone. I forgot about this way back when. Mechanic. Rock a mechanism off of diorite. Give me a diorite mechanism so I can make a millstone down there. Meowing has my cat so confused. See that, I saw a video recently. Someone had a pet caracal? Carousel? Whatever. The cat doesn't meow like a normal creature at all. The cat meows like it's a freaking alien freaking laser beam. He goes... And just freaking... It opens its mouth and just makes laser beam noises. It is an unnecessary cat, which is why everyone should get one. They can grow big, though. They can grow to be like 21 pounds. They can grow to be little big old kitties. They're not just like little fucking house cats that just bop around your freaking living room. No. These are cats that eat you when you're not looking. That didn't work. Let's try this way. Actually, you know what? We're gonna hold off on this for a second. I want more attention down here at the digging of the adamantine. Adamantine spire is good for you. There we go. Now, so I have a thought. There is, we'll call them dirty exploits. Dirty exploits. Where you can make something and smelt it down and get back more metals than you put in. If I dirty exploit adamantine and then make the base out of adamantine, an adamantine Triforce, I think I could be forgiven that the Triforce wasn't gold. Because this is Dwarf Fortress after all, and if we're gonna have a Triforce, what better metal to make our Triforce out of than adamantine? That being said though, as it is a dirty exploit, it's hard to do that. That's what I'm saying. As works great with gold and steel. How hard is that to be a dirty cheater with adamantine? Because I know there's different math for the wafers. Works great with gold and steel. You need to smelt individual adamantine bolts. Or individual coins. Damn it. Coins might be easier. How do you split a coin stack? I feel like splitting the coin stack would probably be the easiest of the two. Well, that one's fiddly, so that one's safe. Oh, so fiddly. So fiddly, don't you know? I don't know. I'll grant you that. You probably don't know. Because that's a stupid, absurd thing to do, and only jack donkeys would try to do that. However, adamantine Triforce. I heard you need a stack of coins and a tantruming dwarf. Oh no, who will throw them around? What is this petition for? A Hall of Rocks. For a Mason's Guild. I approve. So many guilds, so little time. Now, this is minimum guaranteed all safe. I suspect that this is hollow. That is the thing. So this is safe. But I am not sure. How are we doing down here? Too much of this Too much of this adamantine spire has been a 2x2 hole. Where was that first cavern? I was gonna peek into the cavern to see how big it was. Smooth. I want to smooth there. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I want to smooth there. Then go back down. And smooth here. Build smooth. No. De-smooth, not build smooth. I'm an idiot. Designate smooth. You can't make gold weapons, though. You're better off buying gold bars, bronze bars, and then smelting giant axe blades. Well, yeah, I mean, that's easier to do, but it's not as awesome as adamantine. Adamantine Triforce. It'll be the biggest, lightest pyramid the world has ever seen. It'll be one gigantic, massive pyramid, and it'll all weigh 20 pounds. Can't make gold weapons, though. So yeah, this is true. Even if I wanted to make this out of gold, I would have to cheat the metal. Well, he fixed the... No! He fixed the archery ranges. So what, if you shoot them and they fall down, they don't work the same anymore? So you can't split stacks reliably. Burk. That's no good. Ding, 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 ding. There wasn't a magma crab there. I just like investigate down there. They don't shoot them, they could break. Gotcha. Come back down here, miners. I'm not done with you. Come reveal this adamantine. And or dig around to see if it's safe. Dun, dun. I'm confused.
A dwarf has claimed a workshop.
Good. Let him claim a workshop. You were interrupting me trying to not die. Please don't interrupt me trying to not die again. Thank you. No, come back, miner. You're not done. I'm liking this so far, I think. Where is it up here? Oh, we have a bit to go before we even hit the chunk. So this is just extra fiddly bottom. Come on. Fortification, even though realistically this is kind of pointless. Back down below. Adamantine spire. We need to kill those cats. We need to kill every single one of them. Use DFHack 77 million Adam. Well, no. Like, exploit, I feel kind of comfortable with. DFHack cheating. I really like doing that when I'm experimenting with water and shit. Like, I use that more for science than anything else. Cheating to get the adamantine. I don't know about that. Probably have to end up doing it. There's just something to be said, though, about doing things in a particularly dwarfy way. Cough, werebeast, cough. I don't know what you're talking about. There was an issue with werebeasts, and they had to be fixed. Nothing is more dwarfy than the hand of Armok himself coming and smiting them with fucking magma. Mind you, in the latest version of Dwarf Fortress, they've been nerfed. They've been nerfed, and you cannot have to deal with werebeasts if you choose to not have them. So clearly something was wrong with Werebeast. With magma. With magma. Want frickin' Werebeast with frickin' lasers attached to their heads. Werebeasts don't deserve to die peacefully. They deserve to die painfully screaming in magma. All right, so that is safe. That is safe. That is safe. This has to be the hole, and it lines up. This is, there's too many squares. This is a hollow one. Since it can only be a 2. See, here's the problem though. I know as soon as I'm like, oh, it can only be a 2 and I mine one, it's gonna be like, what are you talking about? He's carving that one now. That one's the hole. These I suspect are safe. Nerfed Werebeasts. You need some more channel point options. I'm sitting on tens of thousands, no way to punish you with them. I know. Give me some ideas, Domine. Give me some ideas and I will do it. I will do it. I'm bad at, like, this is the one. So I'm good at figuring out, like, we had this discussion before where I was talking about how everything's a profit, and now someone's quoted me as saying that some of those chicks on Chatterbait just need to masturbate better. All right, we were having this before. I'm good at seeing what I have and improving it. However, I am bad at the other half of this of being like, if you want this, I need you to give me X amount. Like, I don't know what to put out for a reward / point conversion thing. I kind of suck at this. Text-to-speech, maybe. But waste your points. All right, what would be, like, people who do text-to-speech? How does that work? Because I tried doing text-to-speech on freaking money, on if you donate and if you sub. And you know what happens when people donate and when people sub? They don't do them half the time. And then, like, 2 people will do it, and then the 3rd person will try to do it, and somehow it won't work. The text-to-speech thing, I've tried a couple times, and either no one does it, or it doesn't work. Somewhere between those 2 things, I have failures. I have failures to proceed. I have no issues with doing text-to-speech. I love the idea. As a matter of fact, hold on. So I got my trusty notebook. The notebook of Niche. What's his name? Has begun a mysterious construction. Fantastic. We'll let that resume for now. I thought I had a pin in here. I do have a pin in here. All right. Also, I need a quick button to switch back and forth between showing the overhead camera. What I keep calling the action cam. I got a trusty notebook in here. And I've got some notes here. I've got the note 1.3.4, 1.4.1. I don't remember what those notes are for. I don't remember at all. Oh, that was me trying to fix the audio. That was me fixing the follow audio. So I've got, can you do text-to-speech on the point system though? That's my question. Channel points ideas. Text-to-speech 100,000 waste your points. If I do that one, it's probably not gonna be waste your points. It's gonna be like throw a party or something from like the Dwarf Fortress thing. I wonder if I do like make it be like emotes only or whatever for like 5 minutes or something goofy. Other folks use it for naming rights on things. So yeah, that's kind of part of the problem too. I have recognized that. There are a lot of channels where they're like, oh, put in points or whatever and you can name things. But the problem is from the beginning, I gave away for free. And because I gave away for free, now I'm a jackass if I try charging for it. Because from the beginning, I'm just like, hey, you want to get dwarf? Get dwarf. Type in the command, and we can type in the command. Name the shit. So now it's kind of weird to try to be back and be like, oh, remember how this shit was free?
Better pay for the privilege.
What am I, EA? Oh, and a coffin. That's what we made today. We made a freaking coffin.
Breed slings the dive of scenarios, a schist coffin. Worth 20,400 dwarf bucks, weighing 87 pounds. This is a schist coffin. All craft store ship is of the highest quality. It is Oh, someone followed. Hi, Moang, thank you so much for following and becoming a strategist. We're discussing how to best exploit your goodwill. Do you have any ideas? Thank you so much for following. All craft store ship is of the highest quality. Reed slings the diet of scenarios. It is encrusted with round schist cabochons and decorated with dog bone. The object is adorned with hanging rings of rope reed and menaces with spikes of schist and rock salt. On the item is an image of lizard demons and milk opal.
As I'm saying, we can already name the dwarves. So now going back and being like, well, I'm going to charge people to name their dwarves doesn't make any sense. And it's like a dick move at this point. Where's my millstone? Maybe use points to name additional dwarves beyond the first. Yeah, but that gets confusing. Like, would it have to be a different name than the name you already had? Like, how does that work? I'm not against the idea, don't get me wrong. I want you guys to help me think through the idea. Which one of these was the forbidden one? Were you the forbidden one? I think you're the forbidden one. Did you make me the thing by now? All right, if I pause, T, forbid, unforbid. I'm gonna go down to where we're having the temples and the like. Build, workshop, millstone. And we will put the millstone. Now, is the millstone a farming implement? I mean, I guess so. Should say, there's a millstone used in a farmer's guild. Well, I like Domine's idea. Points to make demands like a noble. Here's 1,000 points. I demand a tomb. Ah, I do like that. I like that. Points to make demands. I.e., I want a tomb. All right, I can easily, I like that idea. That's a good idea. That is something I can work with. Give my dwarf a pet. I want a tomb. I want a pet. Dwarf Tamagotchi, I'll call this. Dwarf Tamagotchi. I want to give my dwarf this thingy. So on and so forth. Oh my God, I'll save up my points. Man's within reason though. Yeah, I'll put them in. It's no, like this would not be a one thing to make a demand. It would be like 100 points, I want a pet. 750 points, I want a tomb. Things like that. Like if I did a tomb one, I could have it be like random number here, 750 points for a tomb or personal coffin, 7,500 points for a whatever counts up from that, 75,000 points, I want a grand royal mausoleum. That's how I'm thinking it through, is literally one for each point, or one for like slightly more costly for a greater version of the same request.
Winter is upon us.
And spin on embark as soon as we start the new fort. Ooh, yeah. Or can we bribe you for specific jobs? I do like that. Where I would have the free option be you click random dwarf, and then the other option is, and then, or you get one normally, and then you pay for your job that you would like. So pay for job. Pay for job. This also means things that I do like about this though is this also means that at some point you guys are gonna come up with stupid fucking combos, and I'm gonna just have to learn to deal with that, which would push me outside my comfort zone, but as a good way, because there's only so much epic a floating fortress I can make. I do like these so far. See, this is what I'm talking about. I like it when you guys say things and give me ideas. I try to ask for these sometimes, and sometimes you guys don't tell me. I enjoy chaos. The embark thing, I'm not certain about. I would have to come up with something crazy for that, because my only issue with that is people would have to save up their points. I would have to have a reward system in the points for something that only happens once out of every like 150 streams. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have a really good base, go for, I say 150 streams, 150 hours. So we'll say what, 3 months? If I have a really good base, go for 3+ months, then it'll be tons and tons of hours. You might be saving up to do something on Embark, and then the one day you don't show up by Embark and you can't turn that in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything on the Embark because I feel like people would try to save up for it and then they might miss it. So I feel like that one I don't like. I want it to be something that people could turn in no matter what when they're here. I do like these so far. All right, so we have the millstone, but I think I got rid of this as a guild. Yeah, this was the farming guild, right? Was that the Aquifers? Was a farmer guild hall. Aquifers is now worth 1.26 million, 126,000, 1.26 million guild hall because of the artifact millstone in the middle. Dear Lord. I'm gonna switch that from citizens only to only members can visit for now. Oh. And what this does mean, though, is I can take out some of these statues and use their work to increase the worth of the other guilds. You don't need all those statues there. I can put them up here, for instance. Could be a check on reread my dwarf, maybe. Oh, I do like that. I do like reading dwarves, but I wouldn't want to do it too much, so having that be a thing you pay for is a good idea. Recheck / dwarf update. I'll probably have 2 different ones. One for dwarf stats and one for like, do I have a new relationship or something like that? I don't know.
There's nothing more to catch.
Because those are 2 different screens and they take 2 different amounts of time to check. Oh, ho, ho, oh, 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 oh. The only real thing is, my only thought on this is, I had it a second ago. That text-to-speech. It wasn't even like with the Dwarf Fortress things. I gotta figure out how to make that work. I routinely have text-to-speech working and then it doesn't work. Like right when it needs to be working. That I need to check on. All right, this is not assigned to anyone, but someone asked for a guild for the Masons, which would be the Aquamarine Gravel. So now the Masons have a guild, and it was requested. Agreed to build guild hall, which I'm working on. When that statue's installed, we'll see what the worth goes. There should be a my dwarf has bone spurs to dodge the draft when you raid other settlements. I'm gonna have to say no on that one because the problem is that will constantly be making me change the military. I like the idea of, you know, request my job for people to request to be in the military, but if I'm about to raid someone and then it's like, oh, my dwarf has bone spurs, that could screw me up. So I'm not gonna do bone spurs, but part of the job system could be someone requests what job they're in. My only issue on this, now that I'm thinking about this, my only negative thought on the requesting your job thing would be at the beginning, because my thought on this would be that everyone is a hauler by default. By this system, everyone is a hauler by default, and then they pay for their job to be, their dwarf to be a job, right? Which means that a new person who's just watching would get, like, it wouldn't be random. It would be like one of the haulers. But they would all be haulers, so an unnamed dwarf would be a hauler. But you could claim them for free, but I don't know. We'd have to work on that. I like the idea. I just have to work in my head how the details actually work. Hey, it's become hammer. It goes around mashing people. This is true. Probably cost extra to be in these things. There would have to be an increasing cost on things like militia captain. Someone's gonna have to be, you know, not captains. So it'd have to be like the militia commander, if available, 500. Next up would be 1,000. See, that's no, actually that's a real issue. If I did one to be like, I wish to be dungeon master, which I forget what the hell that is. They start telling me role-playing stories, I guess. No, if someone requests to be manager and the manager's already taken, how do I turn off the reward? Or how do I refund their points? By default, you get whatever job your dwarf already has and you can pay to have a different one? Well, no, because I mean, most everyone ends up being haulers anyways. I'm not against the idea. I just have to think about how that works. It might be noble, might be a separate thing. Like I might have to work off something else. Like you can be a noble as a request and then I see what is available maybe. Except for a lot of the nobles you couldn't choose. Like you couldn't choose king. So it'd be like minor noble. Or for something like that, it would be someone's in the military, they can be commander. That's just free on my end. If somebody chooses to be like a book nerd, they could be in the library and then they might end up being the manager. I'll have to work on what has what priorities, but I do like the ideas. Here's some money, kill the king. Kill the king. I am seeing though that we are slightly over an hour. So for those of you who are watching after the fact on a nicely audio balanced and edited YouTube video, thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.